friends out there. It's Julie with Obesity Is Not Me. I want to talk about turkey today because I just shot a video that I got a prep. I did a turkey in 2 minutes, in under 2 minutes. But I want to explain myself about that turkey. You see, turkey is awesome. And right now, it is so cheap to buy turkey. If I had a freezer, I would buy 4 of those turkeys. That was $1.29 a pound at Whole Foods, and it was a 10-pound turkey. I would get 4 of those little 10-pound turkeys. They're 100% vegetarian fed. They have no antibiotics. You know, they have a good rate of cruelty on there. I mean, it's not an organic turkey, which I would buy. Those are $45 each, you know, so it's kind of like, it's 3 times the amount. Would I buy it if I could? If I had the money? If I was getting it direct from a farmer? Absolutely. If I was giving that money to somebody who actually had the turkeys right out. I do have a funny story with that. My parents lived down in Guadalajara, Mexico. And I gotta tell you this, when they first got down there, they went to, because they got turkeys walking around everywhere. All the fowl was always walking around. So a lot of the Americans would go down there and have their first Thanksgiving down there, and they go to this turkey place and they're like, oh, you can pick it out. So they had them pick out their turkey, okay? And then they're like, okay, we're gonna deliver it for you, like the day before Thanksgiving or something. And then it came in a box and they opened it up and it was alive. My parents were like, no way. And so it's like walking, it hit its feet bound, and they're like, let it out, let it out. So that turkey got the, you know, a pardon that year. But anyway, I digress. So then they just went out to dinner instead of doing their own turkey. So us Americans are a little squeamish to that. But anyway, so I make turkey year round. So that's why I felt compelled to do this video, especially when it's $15. That's a lot of meat I'm gonna get. I just popped it into the oven. I've got 10 pounds. And especially now that I do bone broth, absolutely, my bone broth is so expensive. I'm gonna get probably 2 weeks worth of bone broth out of that turkey, maybe even longer. So I'm definitely down with a $15 turkey. Like I said, if I had freezer space, I'd buy 4 of them right now. But what you can do is also do that. And the thing is, I just put salt on it. So if you watch my 2-minute video, if you want to go back, how fast it took me 2 minutes to prep and pop my turkey in my bag and in the oven. I don't have my roasting pan because it's in upstate New York. I use a paper bag method. Like half an hour towards the end of that I'm done cooking it, I will cut off the top of the roasting of the paper bag. I'll just take scissors, I'll chop it right off, and so it can get browned. It's really the easiest. It's such an easy cleanup method. It's crazy. Thank you, Raul from Ecuador, my uncle, sort of. But anyway, I consider him my uncle. He's been with us for a very long time and I miss him so much. He's in San Francisco. Shout out to Raul. I don't know if he's watching. But anyway, so that is a method that I do. The thing is, I only put salt in that turkey. I didn't even have to put oil. I don't put anything in there because I'm using it as a base meat. So that base meat is so easy. I can change that flavor to whatever I want to change it to. That's the whole secret of this. So I popped that turkey in with just salt, wrapped it up and put it in. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve the whole thing. I'm actually gonna take the breast off. I'm gonna take one of the breasts off, and I'm going to immediately put that in a plastic, not plastic, but I probably do a big Ziploc freezer bag, let it cool down, and then I'm gonna place that right into the freezer. So I have a whole breast already cooked and frozen for an easy meal down the way. So I'm gonna pop that into the freezer. And that's so awesome to have a whole breast already cooked and done for you. I mean, you can make thousands of things. I mean, you know all the things that you can make with turkey. I mean, I had that pumpkin spaghetti sauce. I mean, that would be delicious. You can do fettuccine alfredo with that turkey. Cutting that up, that would be delicious. You can do Chinese with it. You can do chicken and dumplings. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with that turkey breast. So then I'm gonna carve out, I'm gonna pluck it. I'm just gonna get all the meat off of it. That's kind of, you know, the sausage. I don't wanna show that because it gets a little messy and stuff. So I'm gonna take out all the meat. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna have like 3 containers and I'm just gonna, you know, take it all out. And then I'm gonna have the carcass and then I'm gonna put that in my cassoulet. And then I'm gonna put all the old vegetables that I have in the freezer when I'm making salads and I have an end thing that I don't really wanna eat, I pop it in the freezer so that I have it to make my stock with. So then I'm gonna pop that in the cassoulet and then I'm going to let that roast for 24 hours. I hadn't done that before. I used to boil it on the top of the oven, but I am finding I like better roasting it for a really long time. And it wasn't very feasible in the RV unless I used my crock pot to do that. And outside in the RV, it gets too moist and everything to do such a thing. So I'm here in my beautiful apartment, so I'm going to do that for 24 hours. I'm gonna do it on 250 and I'm just gonna let that boil down. So just to let you know, so easy to do turkey. Grab one this week, right now. You don't have to wait until Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's just an extra bonus. The other thing you can grab the turkeys for is Christmas, Easter. I mean, a frozen turkey can stay frozen, I think up to like, you know, from 3 to 6 months in your freezer. And you got $15 turkeys. And if you're doing keto and you're doing fasting and you need good protein and bone broth, this is by far the cheapest meat you are going to get out there. The cheapest, best meat that you're going to be able to have. Chicken is, I mean, I went to get some chicken and that was $15. I'm like, this little chicken compared to this huge turkey. So it definitely is a bargain right now. Go buy your turkey, enjoy your Thanksgiving, enjoy your turkey before your Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.